The secret remains secret until a third sniffs it. A sharp-witted mind has the strongest understanding power. We live in a democratic country, and democracy tells us that everyone has a tight grip on knowledge. You can't force people to believe your opinions. To get triumph over evil, do nothing like a good human being. The world's every beautiful feeling is lower in weight than a single lovely action. If you believe that the essence of bravery lies in the stake of someone's life on possibility, then the essence of conviction lies in the journey to trust that possibility's existence. The character only comes out in the dark room. Everyone has some supreme qualities. That is the gift of God. Sometimes, we face many ups and downs in life and tremble to make the right decisions. Bizarre life is still able to find an excellent rise in the hidden desire to draw better. People with bright eyes were my companion, but they were blind to see the sea and sky, not even to see anything in the streets and in the books. Our imaginations are like stars. In order to make them true, follow them as your guide, like the seafaring man chooses them, and follow them to reach the destination. The important traits of your personality that add a contribution to the world lie in your own personality, which makes you different from every other living creature. You have already fixed the new dimensions if you don't correct the incorrect ones. Cross the bridge of life, but don't construct a house on it. Life is considered a blaze, it always burns, but whenever a child is born, it ignites again. No friends, no life. The past has gone, and the future is unpredictable. Put yourself completely in the present, and let your energy achieve your target. What man does is a glimpse of his creeds. Sacrifice is the easiest thing for a person who has a burning desire to achieve great things. The joy of the heart lies in doing something valuable, not in ease or riches, or praise. God spread the sunbeam over everyone. That's the true beauty of the sunbeam and God too. Pass your work to those who are better at it. This comes under the last part of success. If you want to increase the joy, share with others. A person who doesn't have a cent is not poor, but a person who doesn't have ambition is poorer. When you add lying to the truth, it becomes worthless. only a few have dared to admit their faults. Wrong deeds can't be done in the right way. Keep all aspirations away from the day to extract good work. Remember, the person who travels on the road to success enjoys the present. Every day, we must hear one song, read a good poem, at least see one top painting, and learn to speak wise words. At some point in life, fools are right sometimes. This is the biggest lesson. He carries working tools everywhere. This is the identity of a true Mason. Masonic Lodge is a house of God, and its teachings are commands. Masonry is considered as a godly life upon the creature than an institution, tradition, or society. Mason has an incredible judgment power to identify more logical ways to use brotherly love, relief, and rightness. Masonry has secrets like the secret of life. The true seekers of this secret can only know it. True Mason is always ready to rectify his personal flaws with the help of working tools. To have the true essence of righteousness, you need to have done it once by yourself. When you do right, then you feel how it is to be right. To do right first, you need to be right by yourself. What you be in the dark actually reveals your character. How you be in the dark tells your character. To know someone's character, you need to see them in the dark. Always remember, if you want to know someone's character, then you need to see them in the dark. With the help of working tools, true Mason enhances their judgment power. They work consistently on him or herself. Your hard times actually tell you the character of your close ones. If one can have courage in oneself, then it can have any other quality. Always remember, who have courage can have all the other qualities in them. The one who is courageous in life is the owner of all the other qualities. Be courageous if you want to achieve something best in your life. Your courage can be the key to your success. Always remember, when you talk of education, then it is not only education but also your character that can turn your skill into perfection. To attain perfection in life, it is not only education that is needed but also your character that plays half the role. Always keep in mind that, that not only education but also your character plays an equivalent role in taking your skill to perfection. It is not only the light that helps you see every time, but you need to see beyond your vision. Conscience for your work and duties is something that can never be incorporated into someone's mind, but it is something that develops in one's own mind by itself. Always remember that no one can develop that sense of right or wrong in you. It is only you who can do it by yourself. Every human soul has some hidden ideal in it. This is the gift of God. Busy man has no time to develop a habit of growing old. Growing old is an inevitable phenomenon, but a busy man has no time to look after it. Every child who takes birth on earth is a beautiful message from heaven, that he is not discouraged or disheartened by a man. God is not yet disheartened and dispirited with a man, because the children are the gifts of God, which he is sending to this earth. Always keep in mind that when you see something wrong around yourself, correct it. Don't set a new standard by not correcting something wrong that you may see around yourself. Look around yourself, fix and rectify anything you see as inappropriate. If you really wish to contribute something to this world, then do it by your personality, because everyone is there with their own unique personality that can contribute a lot to this world. Take life as a bridge that is just meant to be crossed and not meant to stay over. Life is like a journey where you keep traveling, but you can never settle down anywhere. One should always have at least a friend in life, because a life without a friend is just like a murder without a witness. Your action says it all about you. The man's creed can also be understood by his actions. Partnership is more like a relationship in life, where you share common responsibilities, common uncertainties, and common success. Never take your partnership as a principle, but take it as a relationship. Relationship of sharing uncertainties, risks, perks, and privileges. If you really want to attain that peace of mind and soul, then it is not money, but doing something worthwhile can fetch you that. Real joy is something that one can never get with money and luxury, but by doing something that is worthwhile in life. Doing something constructive in life can always fetch you and your mind peace and joy. Be like the sun and spread, give away light to others and make their lives bright and beautiful. Another code to success is to pass over your work to someone who does it better than you, and learn from them to make yourself better like them. Be your own cobbler, take your own decisions and put your own shoes on, rather than putting your father's shoes on. The person without a dream is poorer than the one without a penny. The responsibility for one's work and duties can only be developed by that person and not by anyone else around him. To attain perfection in life, it is not only education that is needed, but also your character that plays the role. When you talk of education, then it is not only education, but also your character that can turn your skill into perfection. Always remember, if you want to know someone's character, that then you need to see them in dark. To have the true essence of righteousness, you need to have do it once by yourself. Always believe in God and make yourself ready to face difficult situations in life. No matter how many words may there be, but the wise man can always understand it only with the minimum word. The fundamental principle of democracy is that all the men should be capable of reason. When something remains between two people, it is a God's secret, but when it is before any third person, it becomes everybody's secret. Every child steps into the world with the same message: God is not disheartened by man. Always keep a secret, and do not share it with others, because then it is no more a secret. When something remains between two people, it is a God's secret, but when it is before any third person, it becomes everybody's secret. Have faith in God and always give your best in whatever you do in life. All men's minds are capable of true knowledge. The fundamental principle of democracy is that all men should be capable of reason. In a democracy, all men are always capable of reason. Democracy turns out to be only true when all the men are capable of the reasons. It can only be a wise man who hears one word but always understands the two. Only a wise man can understand the two meanings of a single word. No matter how many words there may be, but the wise man can always understand it only with the minimum word. A single lovely action every time weighs more than all the beautiful emotions and sentiments. Do right, and you will have the true idea of righteousness.